Hello everyone, you join me today on 3.17 for live, and this isn't going to be some massive guide or anything like that. This is just going to be a bit of fun, doing a drug run. I'm doing a drug run for a change. I'm staying on the wrong side of the law, despite me being in Microtech right now. In my Carrack, my lovely no fixed abode, if the name comes into focus there. Yes. In the gorgeous best in show red skin that we all got supplied if you had a Carrack, and thankfully it works with the Carrack Expedition as well, so I can abuse the hell out of it, and I'm going to because it's gorgeous. I ended up taking some amazing pictures of this thing with the thumbnail of the video. In fact, I've been playing Star Citizen a lot just lately, just to fly around and take some nice screenshots, so maybe I'll bung some of them in this whilst I'm gabbing away. But what I wanted to talk about is, not like I said, not a guide or anything, but 3.18. So 3.18 is coming soon, TM, in good old Blizzard style. And it's still a ways off. If you are on the Leaks Discord or anything, or you follow the subreddit, you'll know that they are still doing plenty of Evacati testing. Evacati testing. God, it's been a long day. And there's still quite a few humps to get over. That said, I would expect, and I'm not like quoting an official CIG source here or anything, this is just based on my own experience, I would imagine we will probably get a PTU before Christmas. If it's following the trend of what they've done in previous years when they've done big patches like this, like to do with the, you know, they'll basically fire it out before Christmas, regardless of what, if it's in a massively playable state. Hopefully it will be. The track record is that they usually are, even though they still 30k quite a lot. And we'll be able to test all the features of 3.18 over the Christmas holidays when everybody is away. And that way, when CIG does come back to work, apart from the poor buggers who have had to monitor the servers and keep restarting them and everything to make sure that the whole thing doesn't implode, when everybody comes back to work, there's plenty of data for them to see what issues happened and what caused crashes and so on. So yeah, I would expect a PTU build before Christmas. That is Wave 1, I would think. Wave 2, maybe, if we're lucky. It's, yeah, I'll be very surprised if they push it out to everybody. That said, 3.18. 3.18 is around the corner, so it'll be coming around in the new year, I think. And it has lots and lots of things to look forward to. They said that 3.18 was going to take longer because of the persistent entity streaming. That seems to be working a lot better now on Evacati. So we have the Gen 12 renderer as well, which is obviously going to help with performance. I would hope so, because I've got myself a lovely new laptop. And whilst it is a gorgeous XPS 15, it only has a 3050 Ti in it. And it can play Star Citizen, just not fantastically. But I didn't buy it to game on, so not necessarily anyway. Yes, so 3.18. I have the patch notes up so we can just talk about various things from the Evacati build whilst we go and get ready to do this mission. So, the first thing on the list is the Physicalized cargo refactor, and this presents lots and lots of fun opportunities, mostly for pirates. So before, if you go and get cargo in your ship, you go to a location, you go to the terminal within the ship, and then you go back out to your ship, and if the server is working properly, which is not always the case, you will see crates and crates and crates of cargo inside your ship. And if it doesn't work, you won't see anything. When it works, it looks cool, because you go, oh cool, my ship's full of cargo. And you can see that you're physically transporting something to the ether, or wherever you're going. The Physicalized cargo refactor that's coming with 3.18 changes this so that rather than just being a static lump of crates inside your ship, each of those crates is physical, and you can move it around with a multi-tool. You can individually move crates and do all that kind of cool stuff. The main thing about this, of course, is that if your ship is destroyed, or should I say disabled, we'll get to that in a minute, then pirates can come aboard and steal your cargo, or they can just board you anyway if they do piracy and they come and steal your cargo. That's the idea of the cargo refactor. So that presents a massive opportunity for piracy, lots and lots of pirate fun for those who are into that thing. I am not a pirate, yaha fiddle-dee-dee, but I'm interested to see what people are going to do with it, because it presents a lot more of a gameplay loop for pirates. And not so much the prison experience that is coming when the pirates do get caught. One of the main fun things about piracy is that it's that feeling of endorphins and that rush when you get away with your crime, what you're going to do. So, and this now with the cargo refactor, meaning, you know, if you have a decent crew of pirates who can come and raid somebody who's just flying around in a cat on their own, you have a lot more chance of that, being able to sell your loot and do all that cool stuff with it. So yeah, there's a lot more opportunities going on there. What else have we got? We've got salvage. So salvage hull scraping is the second thing on the list. So the vulture, I nearly called it the venture again, Jesus, is coming in, which means we'll get the first iteration of salvage. There's already been a few leaked screenshots of vultures hovering over ships and mining away their interiors, but that's a new cool gameplay loop that they're adding to the game, and you'll be able to scrape off the hull and do all that kind of cool stuff with it, and go and sell that for money. How they have balanced salvaging and all that kind of jazz to make sure that it doesn't sort of break how people are going to do things with salvaging, so that like you can't just cause your ship to self-destruct. I would imagine a self-destruct will actually destroy a ship and won't just disable it. Sort of things like that, so that people aren't just going to knacker their ships and then salvage their own ships for money. You know, someone like me, I own an 890 jump. If I go out and blow my 890 jump up with a persistent entity streaming, still keeping the corpse of that 890 on the server, and just repeatedly run backwards and forwards with a vulture to farm it for all the bits and all the salvage, it's a sort of long but very, very easy way to make money, if that makes sense. So there you go. Yeah, salvaging is coming in. Platform assault on Horizon is the third item, which means I would imagine they're going to do some more bits and bobs to the Siege of Horizon. I had fun with Siege. I do wish they would do a bit more with it. I would assume that's what they're going to do. They're going to either make it easier to do certain things with, or they'll change the mission objectives or shake them up a bit. God, where's the cloud layer? I can't see where I'm going. This is very scary. I'm going to need my lights for this. I haven't been to Calliope in a long time. Calliope? Calliope? I don't pronounce it. There's the ground. So yes, I'm hoping they do make some positive changes to Siege of Horizon. Because whilst I loved it, and loved it mainly for getting that armour, that gorgeous armour that I'm going to take this chance to put that gorgeous gratuitous screenshot that I put up, I really do hope they make the mission itself easier to play, because it really needed some work. So this is a wreck. This is a staffer at a wreck. I wonder if it's going to have people inside. Oh, I've actually got to go inside it. That's not good. There's going to be people in here. I'm going to be shot to pieces. I'm definitely keeping the carrack facing this way though, with the lights on, so I can see what I'm doing. And it being Calliope, it means it's going to be really windy outside, although it looks okay at the minute. I didn't think this through very well, did I? It's not very flat ground here. I'm going to go off topic here whilst we focus on doing this mission a bit. I wanted something interesting for you guys to watch it on, so you can watch me getting shot to pieces and actually give you all a giggle. Oh, I'm landing on an engine. That's better, although the door is landing on something, opening on part of a staff area now. I have to back up again. The second item, or the fourth item on the list, is to do with security post Korea. So we'll talk about that in a moment whilst we go and do this mission. I can't see anyone outside. That's positive. I have not come unarmed. I am only wearing light armour though, which makes the odds a little less in my favour. When I do these like skirmish missions and delivery missions, I only put light armour on. I had to do a character reset because there was something wrong with my character where she couldn't put drink in her hand. So whenever I tried to move a drink or food item into my hand, it just zipped straight back into my bag. So that was an unusual bug. If anyone else has had that, by the way, let me know, because I've never had that one before. Right. Am I going to have to move this thing again? Oh, there's the wind. 19 minutes. I can jump on the engine and then jump across. That shouldn't be a problem. just like so. And I have a multi-tool with a tractor beam to move cargo. So, there. Yeah, there we go, we're golden. Yeah, so security post Korea. They're doing lots and lots of massive changes to Korea. So we are going to have to not use it, essentially. So you can't use it to farm weapons anymore, which was kind of my favourite pastime in the new patch. Basically, it's becoming a no-fly zone unless you are literally a pirate and you are very much on the wrong side of the law. And you'll get shot to pieces for going in there. It's as simple as that. I thought that was a person then. Why can I not get this crate? Ah. Nobody in here. So yes, if you don't have a crime stat and you aren't trying to clear, or basically if you want to use Security Post Korea as like a contraband farm to make lots of money that way, then that's what Korea is going to be for. Otherwise, you have to stay the hell away. And you can get in lots of trouble and, you know, lose all your crap. It's as simple as that. Oh. My carrack. There is a dude running around my carrack. Who are you? Oh no, that's a Mercury Star Runner. Hello, gentlemen. There's actually people here. I didn't expect to be people here. Surprising. I didn't expect there to be people here. Well, on the good side, that means they'll have cleared the wreck of all the pirates. That would have been the marker on the map that I saw. Hopefully they remain friendly.
Hello!
Hello!
Sorry, I had to rebind a bind there. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Fantastic. We're just showing my friend around here. He's quite new to Star Citizen, so we're out here exploring, doing some different missions. Your carrack skin's very nice.
Thank you very much. I'm just collecting some crates and then I'll be on your way. I'm not causing you guys any trouble.
No. You see the map? Is this your box?
No, both mine are still inside the ship.
We're looking for dead crew members.
Roger that. Ooh, people. I haven't run into people in this doing a mission in a long time. It's nice to see that they're friendly and they aren't just gunning me down. That was unexpected, wasn't it? I'm losing my track on all the patch notes now. Damn it, the people being nice. We'll get our crates and then we'll resume our waffling. We've got one up there and one in the grav room. See if we can get outside this way. Can't go that way. I'll have to try the other side. This is the kind of thing where normally you could get in trouble for. I've lost my crate. Where's my crate gone? My crate dropped? I don't know. That storm outside is most definitely picking up now. How did I get up here? Oh, that's right, we came in through the broken cargo door, didn't we? There we go. This will do. Still got my box. Good. This is why you should really have the chat open. I don't tend to have the chat open when I'm recording, and they could have said something in chat, and then I was going to blow them away. Right, box number 2. Now we need to go up to the top level where the captain's quarters and everything is, and get box number 3. Speaking of collecting box missions and things, the 5th item on the list is courier delivery missions update. So box missions, just like I'm doing right now, which will be really nice to see some more variety on these. There was some cool variety added with the mission to do Ghost Hollow, which is the Reclaimer mission. I do have a video on that back when it was released, and Ghost Hollow is really, really good fun. It's a bit easy mode when there's no NPCs shooting at you, because sometimes they don't spawn in or they don't spawn in properly. We need to climb up this ladder, I think, don't we? Or just jump up here. There we go. So yes, it can be a bit of an easy ride if you've not done it that way before. Yay, drugs! But it would be nice to see some more variety, because Ghost Hollow is really fun. It's so much as it is seeing the mission itself. It's more fun when there's more going on. So it's not so much necessarily the mission, but the setting. And Ghost Hollow is what makes that a lot more fun. So that's why that one was enjoyable. Now I'm lost. No, I'm not. We need to go down this way and then out the front. So yeah, more variety on courier delivery missions, hopefully. The next item on the list is Sandbox Prison Activities, and I have done the prison escape a couple of times. I don't know what they're going to add. I know they did it on, they highlighted some of the features on Inside Star Citizen, but I can't remember what they said they were going to add. But I suppose when you're not doing some mining and such like that, if there's more things to do in there, more opportunities to be like a prison gang, basically, that means a lot more fun. So yeah, Sandbox Prison Activities is the next one. Oh, look at that. He's got the red alert skin on his MSR as well. Awesome. 2 red alert vehicles. We'll get a cute little pan around once we get back in the captain's chair. And there we go. There's all of our illicit goods. We can leave these 2 to their searching. And I can carry on waffling about my patch notes. Because the next one is Sand Caves. And they are very interesting. In fact, the next couple of items are to do with Daymar, very much so, and how it's going to be a much more busy place and a lot more exciting. Right, let's jump in the chair. We'll get a cute little pan around, even though it's dark. Again, I'm sorry, filming YouTube stuff in dark. One of my many failures. Look at that for a shot. Let's turn the chat off. Yes. Amazing. I was lighting the zone up for them and they're going to lose it now. We'll have to take a picture of that. It's a shame I'm recording, otherwise I'd grab one in 4K. But that's cool. You're showing him some stuff. Let's just put in the chat that we're leaving. I can't fire countermeasures, otherwise I would do, to give them a bit of a flare leaving. There we go, and we're away. So, the next item is Sand Caves. So they're adding some big caves and such that we can take ground vehicles and stuff in this time, and I'm really looking forward to those. More exploration opportunities in the game is never a bad thing. So if especially if they add more missions and things in, like the missing persons missions, or if there's some kind of box delivery missions in those as well, couple those together, they're going to be fantastic. Right, let's get lined up so we go and take these things to where they need to be. Said I had to drop them off at one of the Shubin outposts on Microtech, I believe. We don't want to go to Port Treslet, we do want to go to Microtech. And the next thing on the list is the Daymar crash site. This is probably the most favourite thing I'm looking forward to on Microtech. One, because it adds new wrecks into the game. Two, because it's going to be an amazing new location to go and visit, with many different opportunities for NPCs and things like that. But mostly because I think the way that Daymar is constructed, unless they like shove it in a valley or something like that, the way that Daymar is so flat most of the time, or you know, there's some nice valleys and dips in it, but for the most part it's flat. It's going to be amazing to do the NPC kill missions, so going there and shooting the pirates and clearing the place out like a bunker mission with a sniper rifle, which is what I've been waiting for so long. There is so many amazing sniper rifles in this game, and we don't get massive opportunities to use them because the massive amount of NPCs that we have to kill are all in bunkers. So we can't shoot them with a sniper rifle unless you're a quick shot, which is what I've gotten better at, but it's still annoying. So sorry for the little rant, but I've been so looking forward to a decent opportunity to use sniper rifles in this game, and I think with the Daymar crash site we'll finally get it. The place where sniper rifles really shone, and I tried to show it in the video that I did where I was at Siege of Orison, is Siege of Orison, because you could set the zeroing to like 2 kilometers away and snipe NPCs on, you know, like from one side of one of the massive platforms to the other with like the P6 and a decent scope. You could snipe them. The only thing that sort of fought against you was the server tick rate, so the latency of the bullet travelling sometimes made it miss, or the NPC would glitch because they'd moved all of a sudden. So finally, a decent opportunity to use sniper rifles, hopefully. If I do with that, I'm hoping to do that sort of mission where we go and clear it with Ollie and all his people. So if we can go and do that, I'm definitely going to be going like my scout loadout, with like, if I have one by then, like a scalpel sniper rifle. If not, then definitely a P6. Just an opportunity to use some of the bigger badass rifles in this game and help clear that place out. I'm so looking forward to that. The next thing is the Stanton Racetrack. So I can't remember which moon it's on. It's not Calliope. What one is it? We'll have to have a look now. Clio, the racetrack on Clio. That's the one. I knew it was the other one began with C. So they've added more assets to it, and lights and signs and things like that. So they are turning it into a proper racetrack now. Racing, whilst I have an M50, is not my main thing in this game, but it will still be fun to go and check it out. So I am actually looking forward to that as well. Not as much as the Daymar thing, obviously. And the next thing is the Grey Cat PTV racetrack. So essentially Mario Kart in Star Citizen, although I don't think we're going to be given shells. Whether we'll get items that we can use to shoot and do that kind of cool stuff is yet to be seen. We've seen shots of the racetrack and like a cool video of carts going around it, and sort of meme gifs posted where they've been shooting one another, but it remains to be seen as to whether we'll be able to do things like throw weapons at one another. And the last item on the list is new rivers. So I think this is only on Microtech, but they are adding more rivers to the game, so there isn't just the one that's like 400 kilometers away from New Babbage now, so there's going to be a load more of them. Let's see if I can park this thing. Get up to 0 elevation. Oh, we're a bit too far backward. That wasn't too bad though. We got up right. I saw someone landing a carrack yesterday when I was playing with a bunch of new people whom I've never played with before, and he was trying to land an 890 jump, bless him, and it took him forever. I think I'm spoilt because I'm used to flying the bigger ships, so I have a bit more experience at landing them. Just like that. Engines off. We'll go and take this cargo inside. We'll turn our big landing light off so we're not blinding the whole place. So that is the features of 3.18 in a nutshell. There's a lot to look forward to. Whether they're going to add more in, I don't know. We've of course got a couple new ships like the Vulture. I nearly called it the Venture again. I cannot get out of this until I see this thing in game. It's the bloody mining ship from Eve is what it is. And there is so much to look forward to. With the all the additions of these things that are coming in, I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Even if it breaks all to hell, as it may well very do, at least to begin with, and I just hope they don't break too much of the rest of the game to sort of ruin the experience, but we shall see. One of the other major things as well, I didn't think that was in these patch notes, and I don't know if they have added it into the game yet in Evocati. That's a good thing to check actually. Is the soft death, I think it's called, isn't it? And that is to say, I touched on it before with the pirates and the boarding, so that when your ship dies, now, I use that in air quotes, dies, even though I've got both hands on the keyboard, your ship doesn't explode. So, and I would say this is the most radical change that's going to affect so many people. Your ship won't explode. What will happen is your ship's wreck will remain in place. So like I said when I was talking about salvaging, you could just blow it up and then farm it with a salvager. So you could go and recover everything that's on board. And whilst it remains in place, you can go and recover all of your cargo, you can go and recover all of your inventory items. So if you've got armor and weapons and things like that on board that you want to save, you can potentially go and save all of those as well. Of course, the other side of this is, like I said, is piracy. So if pirates come and shoot your ship, it could cause some damage, and you may or may not die, you may or may not be injured, but you will still be aboard your ship whilst there is pirates coming to ransack your ship and steal all of your shit. So it adds such a radical change to the game, as opposed to everything going pop and you just waking up in a medical centre. Now you have the potential to fight off attackers who may be boarding your ship. So it adds so much more of an interesting gameplay loop to what's going to happen than what we had already. You know, there's not going to be no more queuing and things over ship rights and things like that. Now we have a decent chance for piracy and the ability to have not only someone come and you know, save all of your stuff, essentially. You know, you could call on someone who may or may not be friendly in the chat to come and pick you and all of your gear up. This is the kind of thing where you need org mates to come and help you. But it also means that if your ship explodes and you are out in the middle of the void, there's more opportunities for you to be stranded. So it could mean, you know, there's another gameplay loop there. Do you want to come and have someone pick you up? Could they be a pirate? You know, are they a good actor or are they a bad actor? There's so many possibilities that it's going to add gameplay wise, and I'm here for it. Basically, oh, I pressed pick up by accident. I'm genuinely here for it. I cannot wait. So we're going to get these bits and bobs. Come on. We got one more, and then we get a little bit of money before a bloody Microtech security ship flies over and scans my carrack and gives me a crime stat. Ooh, I have a thirst bar now. I didn't actually see if the thing that made my character bug out or I couldn't use drinks worked or not. I should have done before I left New Babbage, but never mind. We're still on Microtech, it doesn't really matter. I'll do a little third person whilst we go and pick this one up. For the loadout, by the way, this is kind of like I said, it's for my sort of scouty loadout, or I'm just bumming around Stanton and I'm not doing anything specific, like you know, bunker missions or anything like that. I tend to use the Aztalan set. I can't remember how you pronounce it. I'm not going to press I right now. And then just a light backpack, some kind of light helmet if I don't want to use the Galena helmet that comes with this set. And I'm using an S71 rifle without the scope on it, and it's just got an ACOG sight on it. So just to go and bum around and have some fun. if I was doing some proper missions and things, then I would take a decent rifle like the S71. And sidearm is a coda. Sidearm is always a coda. You always have the hand cannon. You can't not. And then I would have taken a sniper rifle as well, normally a P6 or one of the A03s. Drop off, give me money. It's only like 12k, but it doesn't really matter because we had some fun playing with some other people and running into some new players and not blowing them away. And they didn't blow us away either, so that's always a good sign. Money? Money! I don't know how much I actually got for that. Oh, there we go, 12,000 AUEC. I think you get bonuses if you shoot the pirates on board, or the if there's enemy ships flying around when you arrive. But yeah, awesome. I'm really happy with that. I've not had a mission go like that before, where I've just gone to do a random box mission, have a talk, and then there's some random people show up. That was really, really, really cool. So yeah, that's 3.18. Some of the features that I can remember, or I can pull from patch notes, what I'm really looking forward to. There isn't anything I'm not really looking forward to in 3.18, apart from the potential of a very buggy PTU over Christmas that will just be annoying to play. And whilst I'm going to do my best to try and get you guys the sort of content that I can show you and what's coming, and I just hope it isn't a buggy mess that takes me days to do it because it's constantly 30k'ing. So yeah, there we go. That is 3.18 features in a nutshell, with some very new friends I've made on the server where we didn't kill one another, and we got to fly around my lovely carrack. I shall see you all next time. Thank you for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this and think I deserve it, please give it a like, consider subbing if you fancy sticking around. If you're thinking of taking part in the game, feel free to use my referral code on screen or click the link below for bonus in-game money that helps me out as well. See you in the next one.